So today we're going to answer a few questions that came in for the town hall. Is there still a sustainability committee? What initiatives have been implemented and are being developed? And the answer to the question is there is still a committee that is looking at issues around sustainability. And some of the initiatives that I'm familiar with that they've worked on is probably the biggest one of late was the recycling and making sure that we have a place for anybody here at River Road to place any of the recycling products, etc. Why are decisions being made related to the cafeteria that seem to contradict sustainability, such as decreased use of reusable dishes and abandonment of fair trade coffee? With regards to the use of the reusable dishes, I did actually remember someone mentioning this to me. So I think what we can do is refer this question to the committee that's looking at sustainability issues. And also around the abandonment of fair trade coffee, that I guess would read to me that we did used to have fair trade coffee. I've honestly haven't been aware of that. And can again, ask our nutrition services people why, if that is the case or not, and why that may be. The next question is, will the entrance of the door on the south/west side of the building going out to the road by the garden be made wheelchair accessible and or repaired? That entrance is a busy pickup and drop-off site for students and clients, as well as convenient access to the Spirit Cottage and outdoor space, and the step is in rough shape. The current state could pose a potential health or safety concern. I wasn't aware that that door was problematic from a accessibility perspective, but I think a point well made is we know that people are picking up there. So we'll have a look at that and ask our facilities staff to get back, and hopefully for the next town hall we can give you an update. I will also comment that the ramp is being worked on down to the Spirit Cottage, and it is graded now and there's gravel on it, but we need to get it paved, and I'm hoping maybe at the same time we can look at that exit or entrance right from the school. Okay, can someone install garbage canisters in the women's washroom that was recently renovated on the ground level by the Bueller garden doors inside the stalls? There is nowhere to dispose of items right now. That suggestion will be passed on to facility staff. Thank you very much. Is it at all possible to have the cafeteria tables and microwaves washed more often? They're often filthy at the 3 o'clock coffee break and at supper as well. This was actually a suggestion that came up earlier at the town hall, and we'll make sure that nutritional services are made aware that staff would appreciate a cleaner environment. It would be great if there was a way to check in one centralized location on a shared calendar which people we support are in the hospital, gone on leave, or on a respite stay. This would be useful for so many services, since time and resources are wasted if an individual is not here and is scheduled to receive service or therapy, various programs. So really what this is a suggestion to improve our communication between staff who are working with individuals here. It is a suggestion that I don't really have a quick answer for or solution for. I know we did have a question at the town hall around events, and could we find a way of having a central kind of place where we could keep track of all events going on in the building. This is a slightly different focus. We've got to make sure that we can't place everybody's individual's name up on the front by the front door and say whether they're here or what their status is, because we've got to be respectful of their personal information, health information, etc. But that doesn't mean we won't do anything about it. We'll have a look at it. I'll ask Peter and his staff to have a look at it, the managers. Initial respite calendars also change frequently. It seems odd that everyone manually adjusts their respite lists. A centralized online updated calendar would be more efficient, and that makes sense. And I think it'll even make more sense when we actually centralize the respite unit and have all of the adults together. I know we're still going to have a children's bed on the second floor, but on 3 North, we're talking about having the respite unit be. So that suggestion becomes much more realistic. Wi-Fi access, still not working since the last town hall meeting. All I can say is I will pass that on to our IT folks and again, make a commitment to bring that forward to the next town hall. Okay, next one. Could someone please address the bathroom situation on the ground floor? The women's bathroom next to the west dining room has been out of order for 6 or more months. The women's bathroom just across has had a sink out of order for about the same time, and this bathroom looks really beat up, patched up holes, dents in the wall, countertop falling apart. And then the bathroom in the physio is always out of order. It's a regular occurrence. This may not appear to be a huge concern as it's not an emergency, but having to wait over 6 months for these items to be addressed is a little ridiculous. Makes finding a bathroom difficult when working on the ground level. First time I've heard of this. I would be happy to ask facilities as to the status of the washrooms and why, if this is accurate, it may have taken so long to fix. Next, why are we parking 2 of our vehicles outside when we have a 3-spot garage? The things that are stored in there have been there for what seems like years now. It seems that parking our expensive vehicles in the garage and out of the elements would make more sense. The spot where the Eldorado is currently parked by the fence past the secondary building is very dark in the evenings and is a safety concern to some who have to park the bus. Okay, so 2 concerns is why are we not using proper garage space for vehicles that in this case are identified as having great value, and then why are we parking the Eldorado, which maybe not the newest vehicle, but in by the fence. I don't have a clear answer for you today, but I will refer to our facilities staff and be able to get back to you. Hello, I'm a support worker of CRP and I'm wondering if I will be able to access my St. Amant email from my private computer. Hope to hear an answer soon. My understanding is that yes, you can access your St. Amant email from your private computer. If you need any help with that, please reach out to your supervisor who can get you in touch with the proper person at IT. Please do something about the air circulation in the SSCR. I hear complaints each time I'm there. So that's the meeting room on the first floor hallway by Human Resources. And I didn't know there was a problem with air circulation, but again, I'll let the facilities staff know about that. I think idling should be prohibited in the River Road childcare parking area as it results in an unhealthy environment for the transition of children in and out of the vehicles and car seats. Now, what I will make a comment about this is in the summer when it's warm out, it's probably not a good thing to run your vehicle. But I know that parents are very concerned with putting their small children into a cold vehicle, and sometimes in the winter that becomes the reason for why you're warming up your car, or you come in and you leave it running and etc. I'm not saying that's right or wrong. I'm just saying I think that's probably some of the thinking that goes behind it. And what I would be prepared to do is refer that to the parent council of the River Road Child Care Program, and they could have a discussion about it, and our facility staff could be involved in that too. I know we do discourage idling of vehicles, for sure in the circle here by the front door. Just feedback. So a door in the secondary building was moved because the office occupant didn't like being across from the bathroom. How about some fiscal responsibility and fairness for the other employees who actually have important issues and concerns that don't get addressed? Now, without having any background on this, I'm not sure what this means, but I would be prepared to look into it. Can we control the volume during FM Cafe? It is getting louder and louder each week, causing some staff headaches, and in this person's impression, some of the people we support may be having seizures as a result of the noise. And then I think the suggestion is made here that the volume may be contributing to a dwindling attendance at the FM Cafe. feedback that we can give to the leaders of the FM Cafe, that it is too loud and that may not be good for some people. So that's the conclusion to all of the questions that we received. Thank you very much for bringing the questions forward, and for some of these, as I made a commitment, we'll get back to you for the next FM Cafe, or for the next town hall. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.